We couldn't wait because it smells so good. So we're eating it hot, and that's probably why Jerry's piece kind of fell apart.
Yeah, but we can put it in the fridge and do a second taste test tomorrow.
Hello, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today, I am going to make some chocolate chip zucchini bread. I'm Dawn, and I'm living the Newcomb life. So, to get started with our chocolate chip zucchini bread, I've already washed my zucchini. I have 2 here. I need a total of 3 cups of grated zucchini, and we're going to see how much, this is a pretty big zucchini, so we're going to see how much this gives us. Now, so I cut both ends off of my zucchini. I am going to go ahead and peel my zucchini. I think it will make better bread if I go ahead and peel it. So we're going to peel it, and then we are going to grate it in the food processor. Make life easy. I'm going to start with this one to see how much we get. So I'm just going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. Okay. So we're going to cut these a little bit smaller so that they fit down into the chute for the food processor. Mostly. I'll let this. We'll just go into it. Okay. Let's see. So I'm making a double batch of zucchini bread. So I need 3 cups of zucchini. We're going to see how much we get from that one zucchini. Yeah, we definitely got 3 cups out of that one zucchini. So that is awesome. We are going to get prepared. We're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then we are going to, I'm making a double batch, so I've got 2 bread pans. We're going to actually spray these down so that our bread doesn't stick. So there's one. And there's 2. We're going to go ahead and set those here. They're all ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and start mixing our ingredients together. So we're going to put our 3 cups. Now remember, I'm doing a double batch here. It's 3 cups of zucchini. And remember, I peeled my zucchini and grated it. I did not take off any of the liquid. I'm using all of the liquid from the zucchini. So we have our 3 cups of zucchini in our bowl here. We're adding in 2 cups of sugar. We are adding in a half a cup of brown sugar. And that was packed into our measuring cup. So we got that. Then we're going to add 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. And this is what helps, along with the juice from the zucchini and the zucchini itself, this is what makes our zucchini bread super moist. If you've ever cooked with applesauce, sometimes recipes will have you substitute applesauce for the oil. It really does make whatever you're making very moist. Then we're going to add in 2/3 a cup of oil of choice. For me, it's avocado oil. That's primarily all we use, other than occasionally we use some olive oil. But I think the avocado oil is less flavorful than the olive oil. for this recipe. So I'm just going to start to mix all of this together. And the sugar will actually start to make the zucchini start to make more liquid as we stir this together. So it seemed kind of dry when I first put it in, but now you can see everything is mixing together. Getting that brown sugar, which was packed pretty tightly in there, to mix up. And we've almost gotten it. So we're also going to add in 4 eggs. Okay, so we have 4 eggs in here. I am going to take my, I also got to add vanilla. So we have, we need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And this is my homemade vanilla, but you can use whatever you can get at the store. So we have 1, 2. Okay, so I am just whisking together all of my ingredients, all of my kind of wet ingredients here in the bowl. We're going to mix up, make sure all the yolks get broken of all the eggs and everything gets incorporated together before we add in our dry ingredients. So as you can see, we're very, very much liquid right now, with the exception of our zucchini that's in there. Okay, so we've got this mixed together. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients. So I have placed my flour in here. I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm just going to whisk as I put this in. And then we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're just going to mix all of this together, just kind of whisk it together to make our batter for our zucchini bread. And you want to make sure that you scrape down the sides every so often, because it's really easy to get a big clump of flour that doesn't get mixed in if you don't do that. And I will in just a moment. I'm going to take my spatula and scrape down my sides really well. Oh, but it smells so good. I'm going to take my spatula and give it a really good scrape down so that we don't have any missing flour that doesn't get mixed up and incorporated in here. Really, all of the other ingredients will incorporate easily because they kind of melt, but the flour has a tendency to kind of clump up. And depending on your bowl, you could have a little area in the bottom of the bowl where the flour could stick. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take about 3/4 of a cup. Well, so this is enough for 2 pans. We're going to take about 3/4 of a cup for each loaf. And we're going to reserve a 1/2 cup of these chocolate chips, and we're going to sprinkle those on top. So I'm just guessing, I'm not measuring. So we're going to leave about that much, and we'll sprinkle those on top. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this in our pans. So we just need to do 1/2 in each pan. Let's see here. So we've got all of our bread or zucchini bread in there. We're just going to sprinkle our chocolate chips on top of each of these. And these are milk chocolate, but you can also use semi-sweet. All right, we're gonna get these in the oven. Okay, we're gonna set a timer for 50 minutes. We are going to check it in 50 minutes. We want moist crumbs on our toothpick. According to everything I've read, this is so moist that sometimes it takes a little bit longer depending on elevation and all of that. So we'll check it in 50 minutes and see where we're at. I don't think it's ready. See it jiggling. Yeah, it's not quite ready. It's getting there though. See it jiggling? It's still a little too soft in the center. So I'm gonna put it in for about 10 more minutes and see how it goes. Boy, does it look good though. Another 10 minutes has gone by. We're gonna test our zucchini bread one more time and see. Oh, it's looking a lot better. Yeah, that one's done. That one might need to stand for a little bit longer. Oh, actually, I'm gonna leave them both in. We're gonna go 10 more minutes and see how that does. I feel like it's still a little soupy in the middle. So we're gonna put it in for 10 more minutes and see what happens. It's been 10 more minutes. We're gonna check this out and see if we're done. Oh yeah, totally done. Okay, so our chocolate chip zucchini bread is done and it smells delicious. I think it's time for a taste test.
Did somebody say taste test? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to show them that?
Look at this. Can you see that? It looks delicious. We put a little butter on it. It looks delicious. Jerry's piece looks like a 2-year-old took it out of the pan.
Wow.
Super moist. The crust on the top is like crunchy, which is fantastic. The chocolate chips give it just enough like sweetness.
Not overpowering.
No.
At all.
Just delicious.
It's really moist.
Yeah. No, it's recommended with this recipe to let it sit in the refrigerator for 12 hours before eating it, but we couldn't wait because it smells so good. So we're eating it hot, and that's probably why Jerry's piece kind of fell apart.
Yeah, but we can put it in the fridge and do a second taste test tomorrow.
It's delicious. Made
That's
with
really good.
zucchini
Yeah.
from our garden, which is amazing.
That's a win.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, guys. So in all fairness, the recipe recommends that you wait at least 12 hours after baking the zucchini bread. So it is now the next day. So it's been about 24 hours since we tried it. I did heat mine up and put it in the microwave with some butter on it, except for this piece down here. I did not heat that one up, wondering if it's going to be that much of a difference if it's cold or not. So try the cold piece first. It's good. Tastes exactly like it did yesterday. And now the hot piece. I don't think there's any difference other than it's a little more dense. So I don't know if it had time to settle or if because it was in the fridge, that did something to it, but it's a little more dense. I actually think I prefer it right out of the oven, the way zucchini bread is meant to be eaten. But not that this is bad, I just think that having it right out of the oven is just that much better. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free and it really helps our channel grow. And hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all of our upcoming videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
It really is moist.
Can you see the...
Little bits of zucchini? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Very good.
I like the inside better.
The squishy part, the moist part?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the crust on the outside.